Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your August 2017 mid-month readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers. The last half of the mid-months are probably a day or so later than I normally do because I just got back from a rather whirlwind surprise trip to Morocco and couldn't post anything while I was there because internet connection throughout Africa was almost non-existent. And the places where I had it, I couldn't really do anything on it, so it was kind of interesting, but a really fantastic trip. So happy to be back here in beautiful Poland, which is much cooler than Morocco was. So as always, thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, for all your support, feedback, and comments, for those of you who continue to reach out for one-on-one readings, and to my regular clients as well. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading you haven't read with me before, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About or Description button there, which will give you a little more information, and my email address, which is Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I do a wide variety of readings, and I read full-time 5 to 6 days a week. That is what I do. So pretty flexible in working with people's schedules, particularly for live readings, and I do recorded readings as well. So make sure to check your rising and your moon sign as well. As you know, as we always say, and you're probably sick of us saying this, but we kind of always have to preface it, there's a lot of you watching, thousands of you watching, and they're general readings, so they're not going to mean the same or resonate the same for everyone who watches to the same degree. I mean, it's impossible. They couldn't. They may resonate in one area of your life for some of you and in another area of your life for another, and your rising and your moon signs may play out a little more predictably. But watching all three just gives you different pieces of what's going on in your life, additional insight. So try to watch all three if you know them and if you can. So these are the mid-month readings. I'll be pulling 2 cards for each of the remaining 2 weeks with an additional 5th card from the bottom of the deck as your crowning card, representing overall advice and guidance. All right, this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio for August 2017 mid-month. And we have Death or Transformation, Major Arcana card accompanied by the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the 10 of Pentacles, and from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the 8 of Pentacles. Well, it looks like a potentially transformative offer, opportunity, or change, transition is coming your way. And again, because there's a lot of you watching, this is going to play out differently. Some of you, this may be something ongoing. Some of you, this may be something that's coming into your life, an offer or opportunity coming into your life over the next couple of weeks. Some of you this may have happened just recently and you're going through it now, or it's something that you're considering, because I feel like for a lot of you, some of you, again, this may have come in recently and you may already be going through the process of it, but I feel like for the majority of you, it's an offer or opportunity coming in. And if it's come in already, most of you are still contemplating it. We begin with the Major Arcana card of Death or Transformation, accompanied by the Knight of Swords. So death or transformation can represent either a complete and total ending of something in your life, or the complete and utter transformation of something already existing in your life, because it typically represents the ground being cleared out for something so that something else can be planted in its place, for rebirth to occur, for a new beginning to occur. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's coming on the heels of news, message, or information, as it's accompanied by the Knight of Swords. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's resonating in the area of your life which has to do with job, work, career, or perhaps even something to do with family, home, or family business. It could be property or real estate either, because you have 3 Pentacles cards here, which is earth energy. But it looks like there's a potential for a lot of you, although again, for some of you, it could be ongoing, potential for something coming to an end. And for some of you, it could be perhaps being downsized out of a job that you've been at for a long time, or perhaps you're coming on retirement. You could be completing a major project that you've worked on for a long time, but for that, it would be a long time in excess of years. Some of you may be deciding to switch careers and do something absolutely completely different. But I feel like it's, for the majority of you, it's on the heels of something coming in. It hasn't originated with you, but it's something that's come in unexpectedly. News, message, an offer or opportunity of some kind, because death is paired with the Knight of Swords. We have air energy here with the Knight of Swords. Swords is governed by the element of air, and it's all about what goes on up in our heads, how we look at things, belief system, outlook, perspective. It's mental, cerebral, intellectual energy. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can be the inconvenient truth card, because the people, the court cards of the suit of swords, tend to deliver their information or news or present what they have to present in a very blunt, direct, sort of no mincing words, no sugarcoating things, and sometimes it can come across as a bit harsh or devoid of compassion or emotion. It's not necessarily meant to be that way. It's just, here's the message, here's the reality, here's the truth. So the Knight of Swords, Knights usually represent delivers. Something being brought to you. They are the deliverers of the messengers and the deliverers of the tarot. They can represent offers and opportunities often. Also, the speed at which a situation moves. So the Knight of Swords is bringing news, information, messages to you, potentially transforming ones. For some of you, a smaller portion of you, okay, I am getting that for some of you, you have made a decision to do something. It's like you decided to end something in your life that you've been investing in for a long time, and it may be a decision that to other people is going to appear out of character. You know, like perhaps you're changing careers when you've had a lot invested in a particular career. Some of you, I'm getting to, this has to do with, some of you, it's family. It could be family business, and it could also be a family home or a family estate of some kind. You've made a decision to bring something to a close. It could be to sell a piece of property. Some of you, it's to take early retirement. And you're making the announcement either now or sometime over the next couple of weeks. And I'm getting that you may be experiencing some anxiety and concern over how it's going to be received. But for those of you for whom this specifically resonates, I don't feel like you have anything to worry about, because I feel like people are going to actually understand, or even if they don't understand, they're not going to give you any flack about it. It's kind of interesting. It's like early retirement, or you've made a decision to change something tangible in your life, meaning kind of bringing something to a close, regardless of what else you're starting after that. If you are starting something new after that, bringing something to a close, something to an end. It's like something is being fulfilled for you, but you're experiencing some anxiety about how it's going to be received once you announce it. I don't think you have anything to worry about, for those of you for whom that message resonates with specifically. For others of you, there's some kind of offer opportunity being brought, something that you're hearing, a lot of you, something that you're hearing, news, message, information, and it presents an offer or an opportunity for you to make a tangible change in your life, but it represents the ending of a certain chapter of your life, or something in your life that you've been investing a lot of time in. Potentially. And I say potentially, we have two knights here. We also have the Knight of Pentacles next with the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a lot of earth energy here, because Pentacles is a suit that typically manifests in the concrete, tangible things we can see, touch, and feel area of our life, like money, finances, job, resources, property, assets, etc. So another offer or opportunity that's tangible in nature. Some of you, this may be a job offer, a job switch, a career switch, or moving from one company to another, but it really does represent the culmination or an ending of something, or a place or a job or a project that you've been investing in for a long time. It could also be, for some of you, as tangible as an actual residence, a family home, or a family business as well. It could be, some of you, the opportunity to sell your family business, or change it in some way, turn it over in some way. Perhaps if you're thinking of getting out of it, you may be turning it over to relatives. The Knight of Pentacles is paired with the Ten of Pentacles. Tens represent another ending of a sort, the end of a cycle, something coming full circle, the culmination or fulfillment of something. There's a strong attachment of family and home with the Ten of Pentacles too, so it could represent family money, family business, family estate. This is about something that's long lasting, that has roots. This is about the not only success, prosperity, and abundance, because we've reached the 10, and it's you can see it's a chest full of pentacles spilling out. But this is about the long, slow, steady accumulation of not just wealth in terms of dollars and cents, but roots of history of how long something has been in place and how long it's taken to build up, like a family business or a family home that's grown and been successful over the years. Something you can pass on, pass down to those that you're leaving behind. I am getting that some of you, it's some of you, it's an actual family business, and some of you, it feels like it's an actual piece of property, like a piece of property that's been in your family for a long time, or a family home you've received an offer on, and you're actually selling it. Some of you, this could be stepping down, or maybe it's time for you to turn it over, or you're leaving your family home, or the place that you've been in for a long time, and perhaps your kids are taking over it, or somebody else in the family is taking over, but it's remaining within the family. Some of it, it's just an outright sell. And again, I'm getting this sense for that too, of almost a little bit of anxiety or concern you may be experiencing on how it's going to be received by family or friends, but I don't feel like you have anything to worry about with that. For a smaller portion of you, this could be, and perhaps it's for the maybe any younger people who may be watching, the opportunity or offer that's coming in, or what you hear of that you could take as an offer opportunity. You're hearing about something that you may decide to go after. It presents you with the offer. It presents you with the opportunity to begin to build something over time and over the years that would provide stability for you and any family that you may decide to have down the road. And I'm speaking only for kind of like a younger set of people, maybe getting a job offer for a company that you could end up working at for a long time, if not for your career, and really build up a lot of stability there. Some of you, this is also going to represent moving into or buying your first home as well, the opportunity to do that. Although for the majority of you, I'm getting that whatever it is represents the end of something, the start of something new. Your overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles, which is the worker bee card. This is slow, steady, determined perseverance. It can represent a lot of work, working overtime, really devoting yourself to something. We do have this Ten of Pentacles again. A variety of different stories running through, and I know that I've focused mostly on job, on family, on home, on property, on career, retirement for some of you. You can always apply the same energy to other areas of your life. For some of you, this could be in the relationship area of your life. It's just that what I'm getting and what I'm channeling is mostly to do with concrete things. A family, home, property, business, assets, job, and career as well. Either the culmination or fulfillment of a career, perhaps starting something new, ending something, selling, something that's been in your family for a long time. Some of you, this may be the opportunity, because you're young, to begin building towards those sorts of things. It looks like there's just mainly a focus the last couple of weeks over these tangible things, and over just kind of working and investing in it, and also this contemplative energy on what this offer or opportunity might mean for you should you decide to do it. And again, for those of you who are making a major change, bringing a certain portion of your life, whether that's in job and career or actual property matters, bringing it to a close, and you're concerned about how it's going to be received or what people are going to say about it, I don't really feel like you have much to worry about there, but it just seems mostly a focus around that. For those of you for whom this is an offer or opportunity, I'm going to pull a couple more cards just to see what else is there. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings, exciting new beginnings, action-oriented, creative. Some of you may be retirement and moving on into a different portion of your life. Transitioning from one career to something completely different, which is much more exciting and fulfilling to you. Another 10 here, the 10 of Cups, which is the happy home, happily ever after card, that place, being at that place and space in your life where everything kind of comes together and it feels like it fits. I feel like, I'm not really in the business of giving advice too much. I just channel what I feel is coming in. But I do feel like for those of you who will be considering some kind of opportunity to make some tangible changes in your life that do include some major endings or culminations, wrapping something up in order to start something new. This opportunity looks very fulfilling. It looks very exciting, and it looks like it would really benefit your home and family as well. Some of you, this may be actual property matters. I do feel like it's the majority. It's residing in the earth energy part of your life, but it does look like there's quite a positive and blessed emotional aspect of it as well for those of you who decide to act on this offer or opportunity or message or information you may hear, and you may decide to kind of jump on it because it looks like it's really going to pay off for you, particularly down the road. So really nice reading, Scorpio. Nothing really negative coming through, nothing at all negative coming through, really. It just looks like a pretty grounded, more practical, focused earth energy section of your life kind of reading. So thank you very much for watching, Scorpio. That pretty much wraps up your August mid-month reading. Hopefully some of you found it insightful and gave you some food for thought. And for those of you who didn't, you may want to watch your rising and your moon sign videos as well. They may be the ones that play out for you a little more predictably. So thank you so much. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you haven't read with me before, just go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About or Description button for more information, and my email address, which is Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the September general readings, and hopefully a lot less jet lagged then. And until then, as always, Scorpio, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy, happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.